Chapter 5. Baba's return with Chand Patel's marriage party welcomed Address Sai, contact with others and his dress daily routine, the story of Padagla's wrestling bout with his modern change his life, turning water into oil, the pseudo Guru Jawar Ali. Returned with Chandil Patel's marriage party. As hinted in the chapter 1, now shall discuss how Sai Baba returned to Shri after his disappearance. There lived in Aurangabad, the village called a well-maintained home with gentleman Chandil Patel. While he making trip to Aurangabad, he lost his mare. For two launching, he made a different search but couldn't trace lost mare. After being disappeared, he returned to Aurangabad with the saddle on his back. After traveling to four courses of how he went to mango tree under the foot which Ratna. He had a cap on his head, wore kafni, had a suction under his arm and bread. He was preparing to smoke. On seeing Chand Patel pass by, he called out him and asked him to smoke the restful. The fakir asked him for the saddle. Sadal Patel replied, it was of his mare which what the queer fellow fakir asked him to make search of Nala clothes. He went and wonder of wonders. He found out of mare. He thought that fakir was not ordinary but he returned to the fakir with the name the chimney was being smoked by the two important things were written. Fire to light the pipe and water to the chapti. The fakir took his prolonged and thrust forcibly into ground, came out of burning coal. He put on the pipe, he dashed across the ground. When what the chapi was settled with the water was so drunk wrapped around the pipe, thus everything being complete. The fakir smoked the chiller and gave it also Chen Patel. On seeing all those things, Tamil was wonderstruck. He requested Fakir to come his home, accept his hospital. Next day, he went to Fakir's house. Said first him the Patila's village officer Udu. His brother, wife, some to be married as bride from Shri. So Patil made a preparation, started Shri marriage, the Fakir of Jagan marriage party. The marriage went off without any hitch. The party returned to Duke except Fakir alone stayed in Shri and remained there forever. How the fakir got named Sai. When the marriage party came to Shri, already the foot of banyan tree in the neem, Bhaktala Masjid field near Kambo temple, the carts were loosened in the open courtyard compost temple. The carts were loosened in the open compost temple, and the members party descended on by with the fakir also got down. Bhagat Masla was the young fakir get down as soon as yeah Sai, welcome Sai. Other also addressed the Sai, henceforth they became Sai Baba. Contact with the other saints. Sai Baba began to stay in the city of Masdira. One saint named Davis was living in Shirdi for many years. Before Baba came there, Baba liked this company. He stayed with us in Marti temple in the Chavadi. After some time, then came other saint by name Jagadish. Baba spent most of his time talking with him. Jagadish went to Baba residence. So also Vijaya house returned from the return by being always a frequent Shirdi. When he was first saw Sylvia carrying the pitchers of water, both hands for water in the garden, he amazed and said openly, blessed is Shirdi. Then got ordinary fellow as this land was luckily mentioned. So also famous Akhilnath, the disciple of Akhilnath Masri, came to study with the study. When he saw the Sai Baba is openly, this is a precious mount reality. Though he look ordinary man, he is not a figure. It's a better diamond. You will realize in the near future. Saying this to you, this was said while Sai Baba was a youngster. Baba dress and daily routine. In young days, Sai Baba grew his hair and never shaved. He dressed like a athlete when he was 13. He bought him small plants of garden zoo and zoo. After cleaning him and watered him, he devoted him and supplied him daily with the two earthen pitcher. With Baba himself used to water plant. He drew water from the carried pitchers, his soldiers and everything. The pitchers were kept from the inventory. As soon they were placed, they were broken, they were made raw. Next it supplies fresh fish. This course went for 3 years. Sai Baba, toil and labor, grew the flower garden on the site of present stands something which now frequently is used from devotees. The story of Padakos under the name tree. The devotee of Akatar Maharaj by the name Bhai Krishnaraj Ayyo worshiped the photo of Maharaj. He once thought of going to Akilat, taking darshan of Padakos of the Maharaj and offering sincere worship to him, but before he could go, he got a vision of it. Akala Maharaj appeared in the vision to him. Now Shri is my resting place, go there, offer your worship. So by exchange, the plan came to Shri. Worship Baba said their first was happy and the vision. He prepared his product and installed So, under the neem tree, there was an consumer format conducted by the Upasani. One Dixit Brahmi was upon for worship management and entrust the devotees Sagam. Complete version of the story. Mr. Biguru, retired Mullah of Tanan, great devotee of Sai Baba, made inquiry about this matter. Sagram made him and proving the convert Dixit was published in full version of this Sai Lila, volume 1, page number 125, written as follows. In 1834, Shaka was one doctor of Potra of Bombay, came to buy Shri Baba's darshan. His compounder and his friend Bahar are in a companion. The compounder was boy became interested somewhere of a GK exit. While discussing things, there was a person one must model of a Sai Baba first coming to study, putting under holy tree. They bought installing Baba Pats under they were going something. The boy friend's compounder suggested that matter to be known in this matter. The actor was compare Nice Padua with his purpose. All liked the proposal of Dr. Pada informed he came to study drew a plan of Padukos. He went 2% in Maharaj in Kanaboda's temple. He showed him his plan. The later made improvements drew lotus pose such as a pork, this man, etc. such as to the following slok where regarding the neem tree. Baba knew the verse is follow. Sada Nimbarvakisya Moolavasti Sudarshan Tiknanandam Tarun Paladu Satyanu Navaneshanu Sadguru Sai Nadam. Upasthi suggestions were accepted and carried out. The particulars were made in Bombay sent to study with the compounder. Baba said there will be instant Potna Ashram. The day 11 a.m. Jeek Sri Ocean inside the Congress temple Dwarakam in the process of Baba testimony saying this on a feet of Lord and asked the people installed under the neem tree. As a day on Broadway, Bombay passengers and rupees 25 money order, Baba giving some installed photographs. The total expenditure 175 collected by subscription. For first 5 years, GK worship was daily done by Lakshmi for within 5 years. Doctor was sent to rupees per lightning. He also sent the railing rounds to build the expense, bringing railing from station to Shri and roofing was paid Sangam and thus worships and offering the lamps. Bhai Krishna was a devotee of Alakat Maharaj. He came to Shri, the installation of province. He wanted to go Alaklot after taking Darshana of Baba. He asked Baba permission. Baba said, oh, what is there? Why do you get the Dengan Maharaja's place here? Myself. Boy did not go to Alaklot. He came to study and offer installation of Pradhan. Mr. Do you conclude that Hempadan did not know all these details? He had to be known them. He would have failed to do so than Sai Satcharita. Wrestling both with Mohammedan Tambul and changed his life. To return to other stories of Baba, there were a wrestler in Stirdi named Mahadin Tambuli. Baba did not agree on the items but had a fight. In the Bab in this Baba was different than Baba has changed his dress as a mode of living. He donned kafni over long and covered his head with a piece of cloth. He took a piece of slack in his seat, slack his bed, content with the wearing tone. He always said power is better than kingship, far better than the lordship. The Lord is always bothered. Gangster also very fond of wrestling. While he was once wrestling, the similar feeling dispersion came over him. But the proper he had a voice of adapt, saying that he should be a what his body, playing his God, he had to get his samsara turned us to God realization. He established the math and bounds and he lived with the disciples. Sai Baba did not much speak with people. He only gave answers and questions by them. By the day he always sat under neem tree. Sometimes shades of branch a bamboo tree near the stream outskirts of the village. In the afternoon, he used to walk random, go to Nigam. Therefore, he frequently was Baba Lord Mr. Balasai Sengari Nana Sai had no son. He married second wife. Balasai Sena for taking Krishna Sai Baba, and after some time, his priest Nana got a son. From that time onwards, we began to come to number of Sai Baba. His fame began to spread all over from the names of Sankeshu, Shidam, and many other began to come to Shirdi. Baba surrendered to his devotees during the day, slept at night in London. Masjid Baba production at this time, consumed with chimney tobacco, law flowing kafni, piece of cloth around his head, assessed Sakta. He always kept him the piece of white cloth on his butt, twisted like a matted of earth, the floor grown. This was not washed for weeks. He wore no shoes, no sandal, a piece of cloth so his seat mostly there. He wore a coffin and warding off he could silent and hini. Facing south with us like a testing wooden rail. In this journey, he offered obligation, egos, and desire. Uttered Allah Malik. The masjid was sent only two dimension where all devotees came in. So in 1928 there was a change. The old masjid repaired and paid instant before Baba came to music. He lived for the long days. Tikar very good. It's like Baba danced beautiful slang with a tender love. Turning water into oil. Sai Baba is fond of lights. He used to borrow oil from shopkeepers the whole night masjid and temple. This went for some time. This one who supplied ground declined not me. When as usual Baba went to ask for oil, they all given distant number of them. Baba returned to masjid and kept dry weeks. The Banyan was watching the security. Baba took the turmoil which put a very little drops. Then he put water and drank all his food container. After constant tiny pots, he again took the water and the tiny filled the lamps. To surprise Desmond, watching branch, the lamp began to burn, kept burning the whole night. The branch requires apologies for Baba, gave the mass for the more truthful in future. The pseudo guru Jawahar Ali. 5 years after wrestling about mentioned the fakir from Ahmedabad, Jawahar Ali came to Ratna, described placed in Vakil. Near one the fakir was learned should not repeat whole Corona has sweet tongue, my religion and devout will come to village and began to respect him with the help of the people. He started to build a Idak near the Vedaran temple. There was some quarrel after this affair on account which Jawahar Ali had to leave Rahatna. Then he came to Shri and lived in Masjid with Baba. People were captured by his sweet talks. He began to call Baba as a disciple. Baba did not object and consented to be Chala. Then both Guru and decided to return. Ratana lives there. The Guru teacher never knew the disciple what, but disciple knew the facts of Guru, but still never disrespected him. They used to come discretion and careful. He even served the master in various ways. They used to come Shirdi often on, but mainstay was Ratna. The loving devotees of Baba and Shirdi did not like them. The Baba should stay away from Ratna, so they went in deputation to bring back Baba to Shirdi. When they met Baba near Ratna and told the purpose for which they came, Baba said to them the fakir was ill-tempered as follow. He would not leave him. They would return to Shirdi without him. Before fakir returned, while they were talking, the fakir turned up, was very angry